Welcome along to a grey day weather-wise, but with the promise of some bright football to enjoy. I'm Guy Mowbray, your commentator, with the professionals' view provided by Stuart Robson. And everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. What are your expectations from this?
The scene is set, two good teams, a great playing surface and a vibrant atmosphere. It has all the ingredients for a really exciting game.
Sebastian Villa. Here's how the home side lines up.
Well, I think they have a nice balance to their team. A solid back four, two holding midfielders, three creative players in advance of them and a mobile centre forward. It's a good team.
Big chance. Oh, yes, it's a ripper. There was no margin for error with that. It's a quite wonderful hit.
Well, here's the goal again, and it's a great ball to put him through. Good vision to set up the chance, and the finish is just as good. That's an excellent goal.
Now there might be a chance as they keep it moving. And that's a shame for them, nothing doing. Surely now. He's doing everything in his power to keep his side alive.
Well, had that gone in, they would be in big trouble now.
Over it comes. It's away, off the keeper's glove. That's a good ball. Chance to score. And I don't know how he's kept that out. A terrific save. And it's a short one. And away it goes. Nothing doing from that one. Drifting on and still going. Now, can he equalise? And denied by a top-draw tackle.
Oh, what a piece of defending that was.
Well, look at the room they've got to attack now. Oh, who wants that one? And what a challenge! Sebastian Villa. Nice possession. Can they get a chance to equalise? Holds it steady, no worries there. That's a good pass. Possession lost just at the point of something happening. Well, we're approaching the interval now, and I should think the fans will be happy enough with the score. What about the performance?
Well, I think they've been the better side in this first half. They've defended well, they've looked dangerous in attack, and they've controlled the midfield. It's been a solid performance so far.
And it's on now. Another goal, and it's one that tightens their grip on this game.
Well, here it is again. He goes past his marker so easily with just a drop of the shoulder. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
And that's going to be it for the first 45 minutes. Off we go then, the first kick of the game. The whistle goes, and it's time for the second act. Aina. deliver a good ball in. And it crosses the line for a corner. Well, he's had a quiet game, really, and the manager's decided to change things. Into the box it goes. Getting closer. Big chance. And that's two for him today. A superb performance. They can't contain him. Away we go again, 3-0 now. And it's been cut out, there's the turnover. That's gone out of play, throw in to come. This could be threatening. Was made easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, from that position, he has to do a lot better there.
And it's out for a throw. And the attack collapses.
Well, they stopped that move in its tracks. That was excellent defending.
Moreno. Now, surely. All one back. Now this could lead to something. Real opportunity. No, that's heroic. Brilliant work. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. Still going, the ref letting them play. Lovely setup. Using his body well to keep the ball. And delivered into the middle. But the keeper watched it and deals with it decisively. An infringement spotted, free kick. There's going to be a change now. Full time is looming. What do we make of this scoreline? Feels like a fair reflection to me.
Well, what an excellent performance this has been. They've had complete control for most of the game. Their movement, clever passing and energy have been...
Oh, what a chance this is! And another goal! It seemed all over before, but there's another to really seal it.
Well, let's see this again. The vision to play this through ball is superb. And once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So that will do it. A disappointing result, whichever way you slice it. Your thoughts on that performance? And we're off. Let's see what this one has in store. Big chance. Good evening on what has turned out to be a rather damp day, with the forecast suggesting no end in sight. Guy Mowbray with you for commentary alongside Sue Smith. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. How do you see this one going then, Sue?
Well, I can't wait for this one. Both sets of fans are certainly up for it. I'm sure that that'll give the players a real boost. They'll be hoping to start the game at a fast tempo.
Rahimi. This could be. How on earth has that not gone in? Incredible goalkeeping. And they go short with the corner. Promising position, this. The ball taken away from them. Kaku. Dancer. Zinkernagel. Robin Lode. Could turn out to be a really good ball. And what can they do from the corner? And they decide against playing it in. Plays it into the area now. And it's hit the bar. And it's there. They have a goal. And they have the lead.
Well, we can see it again, and it's a good initial shot. But just look how alert he is here. It's fantastic reactions and desire. And he gets the reward with the goal.
And we're back underway at 1-0. Fodolaba. Kaku. Hugo Kuipers. Jonathan Bamba. Setting up the chance. And he's in now. And another! 2 goals in a matter of minutes. No wonder they're celebrating. Incredible!
Well, you can see this all begins with a lovely ball into the box, just crying out to be finished. And then what about the finish? Catches it so sweetly. You probably could have had 2 keepers in there. I'm not sure that would have mattered.
And we're back underway at 2-0. Jonathan Ikone. Jan Couto. Ikone. Moving nicely and real purpose to this. Waiting for the moment to get through.
Well, it's all about finding the right pass, isn't it?
Kaku. And the defence regains control. Kuipers. Oh, excellent vision. And a firm grip kept on the ball. Philip Zinkernagel. And that whistle brings the first half to a close. The whistle goes, and it's time for the second act. Bamba. Lord. Oh, surely. Great save, that's what he's there for.
I just don't think he can believe that that's not got in, but he's met his match with the keeper. His superb reactions kept that one out.
It's played in now. Only just off target.
Oh, he met that so well. Got a good connection. I thought it was going to sneak inside the post. So close.
Turnaround in possession. Excellent positioning. Frantic, almost farcical football now.
Yeah, there's just no rhythm, is there?
Jonathan Ikone. It looks the right ball. Decent looking attack, this. Now the chance for them to pour forward. Ikone. Switched on and ready to intercept there. Well, he's played a starring role up to this point. He's been wonderful to watch.
Yeah, it was an incredible performance. Clearly the difference between the two sides. He's causing that
Hang on,
backlash.
goal here maybe. Oh, heroic tackle. Couto. Kaku. Getting closer. Could be a chance to break here. Just waiting for the moment to break through. And cleared well away from goal. Kaku. Oh, good defending, just when it was looking threatening. That's not a bad-looking ball. Well, that's not going to cut it. Well, now they could spring the trap. Hugo Kuipers. And that is the final blast. Not the result that the visiting fans were hoping for. What did you make of it all?
This was below the levels we expect from them. Just looked a bit disorganised off the ball. Not enough leaders out there for me today. They've got to be better for the next game.
Hello and a warm welcome to the city of Derby. I'm Derek Ray, in position to bring you live match commentary, and my expert analyst, as always on these occasions, is Stuart Robson. And the general feeling is we should be in for a spellbinding occasion. It's Derby County, and they take on Antwerp.
Well, both teams know they need to start the game well here. Try to dominate the midfield area and get their creative players on the ball. This should be an interesting game, I think.
Well, showing really good width here. Coming out in front. And a goal! Not wasting much time today. They strike first.
Well, just look at this again. He moves the ball quickly, he gets beyond his marker and he keeps his composure. It's an excellent finish.
Fran Garcia. Now with Travis. Just the challenge that was required. Dangerous ball. Oh, could be a chance. Can he put it away? And collected with considerable ease. Rafi Titan. Good through ball. Promising as they look to level it. But then the one that goes astray. Teammates available. Well, that one has promise. Oh, marvellous save. Great goalkeeping. Over it comes. Well, failure to keep the ball by Derby. And they'll get ready for the throw-in. And foul it is then.
Will the owner of the blue car registration BG04DOM please return to your vehicle?
Could be threatening. And the chance slips away.
Well, that was a really excellent piece of defending there.
Lewis Travis. That was the chance they could get caught out on the break here. A real opening now. And a goal! Real excitement here. The equaliser.
Well, as you can see, the defending is all over the place. That's far too easy for the attackers. The goalkeeper's got absolutely no chance there.
So back underway. One goal apiece here. Leonardo da Silva Lopes. Tyrick Mitchell. Well, that's how to shield the ball and control it. Mitchell. Flowing here. Nice looking pass. And the keeper really reacted brilliantly.
Well, from that sort of range, it's a great save, I have to say.
And there's the delivery. Well, nothing comes of it. And a strong tackle. Will it happen for them? Oh, big opportunity! And there it is, the half-time whistle. Well, he's been the standout for his side so far, don't you think? So, underway here. Let's see what this game has in store for us. So, back underway, and an intriguing second half in prospect. Dennis Praet. Outrageously skillful. Well, in fairness, he's managed to redeem himself. Now the counter-attack looks on. Promising pass. And a chance to whip it in here. Timely intervention. Position brilliantly.
Yeah, that's a clever interception.
Van Brereton. Fran Garcia. On the ball, Noah Okafor. How did they let that attack come to an end? Mitchell. And the counter-attack looks on. Just fizzled out completely. Okafor. Nicely regaining possession. Dennis Praet. Well, moving the ball forward, they might be in business. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. And support available. That's a good-looking ball. Needs composure. And this time it's in! Fabulous goal. And just look at the celebrations.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and once he gets onto it, he just smashes it past the keeper with great technique. What an emphatic finish that is.
So they restart the game, and time is running out. Well, we're inside the final quarter of an hour now. Dennis Praet. Can they fashion a chance? He could pick out a teammate. Oh, good defending to stop a decent-looking attack. Counter-attacking possibilities. Oh, that's a fine-looking pass. Can he finish them off? He's done it! What a climax to this game! Well, the action continues, and no shortage of goals. 3-1 as things stand. Who wants to make a challenge? That's a good-looking ball. An alert piece of defending. The referee blows for full time. It ends in a victory for the home team. No complaints from the fans here.
They were dominant in most aspects of the game, particularly in that midfield.
So the first half begins. Let's see what the
Hello everyone. Well, we'd better be on top of our game today because the history of the Olympiastadion demands only the very best. I'm Guy Mowbray and I'm joined by the ever-knowledgeable Stuart Robson. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. What can we expect from the game then?
Well, I'm excited by this encounter today. Both teams have a good game plan, both teams can be physical, and both teams have creative players. It could be a case of who wants it more.
Here's how the home side lines up.
Well, although it's down as a 4-5-1, it's more likely to be three players in behind the main centre forward, and those three are key to this team's creativity.
Oh, they could be in here, Stuart. Instinctive and fantastic.
Yeah, agile, athletic and sharp. What a good save that was.
Into the box it goes. Well, maybe he was distracted, but that's a miss.
Yeah, that was a good contest in the air. The defender just about did enough, though.
To take the lead. And it's there. They have a goal. And they have the lead.
Well, here it is again, and you have to say the 1-2 completely opens up the defensive structure. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Evie Lopez. Waiting for the moment to get through.
They certainly know how to keep the ball, don't they?
He read that well, stopping any danger. And on to Bellingham. This has to be. And another. 2 goals in a matter of minutes. No wonder they're celebrating.
And good evening on what is a perfect night for football. The floodlights shining down on the players as we speak. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting alongside me in the commentary box, providing expert analysis, is Stuart Robson. And with the game just moments away now, this really ought to be a superb watch. How's it going to go, Stuart?
Well, a quick start to the game is all important here today, and I'm sure both managers will have drilled that into the players. But they also have to play with composure and a tactical understanding. It should be a good game.
This is how it looks for the home side.
Well, it looks as though they're lining up fairly defensively with a back five. But I think the wing-backs will have licence to get forward at every opportunity. And also watch out for one of the central midfield players going to join the front two.
Good ball over the top. Well, that attack collapsed completely. Well, this could really help the cause. João Carvalho. Really getting stuck in. Obinan Nwobodo. Will it happen for them? Their turn to try to keep it. Bakayoko. Can they deliver here? Really fine piece of defending play to break it up.
Well, no way through there.
Buka. Albert Gudmundsson. Now look at this, they might be able to cash in here. Well, didn't go to plan in the end. Can he find the right pass? Can they forge ahead? Well, they would have done had it not been for the keeper.
Well, they should be ahead now. Yes, it was a good save, Derek, but he should score from there.
Over it comes. And just over the top.
Yeah, that's a well-worked corner. Inches away from a very good goal.
A good effective pressure high up the pitch. Pedro Amaral. Amaral. That's a good-looking pass. Excellent defending. Alvas Powell. Gudmundsson. Now counter-attacking possibilities. Still racing forward. Can they nudge in front? In it goes! Well, the pressure has been mounting, and now they have the lead.
Well, just look how he holds off the defender. He keeps his balance and he still hits the target. What a good goal that is.
And the ball moving again. What sort of response will we see from them now? And there it is, the half-time whistle. I think most fans would be pretty happy with this man's display so far.
After a slow start when he was tightly marked.
And away we go, the first half of this game. So the referee's whistle, and into the second act of the drama. Miles Robinson. Bucha. And he's through here. And a goal to really bolster things for them. 2 in front.
Well, as you can see, he's given far too much space, but he still had some work to do, and I think that's a very tidy finish. It was never in doubt.
Benjamin Šeško. And so a yellow card it'll be.
Yeah, it's a clear foul. Deserved a card for that.
Superbly read and executed. Miles Robinson. Threading it. A goal! Another one! It's turning into an absolute demolition job.
Just look at this again. The combination play in the top third of the field was so precise. And then the shot is emphatic. He strikes it with such power, the keeper has no time to react. What a good finish.
3 goals without reply. Carvalho. Now with Lerma. Berrocal. Pedro Amaral.
Attention, Blaise Sarkissian. Your wallet was found on the concourse. Please identify and claim
Jefferson Lerma.
guest relations.
And Lerma. Couldn't keep the momentum going.
Yeah, just snuffed out the danger there. That's a good turnover.
Good conditions for the counter. Decent looking ball. A goal! And I'll tell you what, on this sort of form, very few would lay a glove on them.
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick, and he makes no mistake with the finish. He showed a lot of composure there.
A quarter of an hour remaining here. Carvalho. Šeško. And an opening! Oh, strained every sinew to get there. They've decided that now is the time to go to the bench. And he's fired over the corner. Oh, good save. Excellent header. A concession of a corner here. Pavel Bucha. Good visualization and execution. Opportunity here. A goal! We're really being spoiled. This is attacking football at its finest.
Well, here it is again. 2v1 against the keeper, and they make no mistake. It's a well-taken goal in the end.
Šeško. Bakayoko. Who wants to make a challenge? Well, it did look threatening, but the keeper is happy to claim it. Free kick awarded then by the referee. And he whips it in. Well, given the position he found himself in, he really should be testing the keeper. Superb opportunity squandered. And that is the end of the contest, and not a happy outcome as far as the visitors are concerned.
You're absolutely right. While the result is poor, the display was even worse. They never got to grips with the opposition. They were second best in every facet of the game.
Can he find the right pass?
Hello everyone. Well, we'd better be on top of our game today because the history of the Olympiastadion demands only the very best. Guy Mowbray with you for commentary alongside Sue Smith. And with the atmosphere building up nicely, what a match this promises to be. What are your expectations from this?
Well, I'm sure both managers will have given them their final instructions. Go out and give it their all. Hopefully, that'll be enough for a positive result. I'm looking forward to this one.
Perfect dribbling through ball. Moving through on goal. Well, that hasn't taken long. In front already. So it's 1-0 as the ball gets rolling again. Moving the ball well here. They might have to regroup here, having lost the ball. Risa. Good work to regain possession. For it. Into the box it goes. Cuisance. Risa. Oh, that's how to win the ball. Composure now. The ball's still loose, but it's in at the second time of asking. Where was his defence? That is inexcusable.
Well, looking at the replay, this is a really good initial save. You've got to feel sorry for him that the ball falls to an opponent. I'm not sure he could have done much more, to be honest.
Conceição. Udogie. That's a good pass. Ibi Lopez. I'm afraid that's careless. Rekala. Chance to go ahead. And behind it goes for a corner. Maybe the moment to take the lead.
If you listen to that, they're really getting behind their team. And I'm sure they sense a goal's coming here.
Cuisance. Put into the middle. And that brings the first half to a close here in Berlin. Well, he's certainly had a decent game. And so the first half kicks off. All square at the restart then. Who can take control from here? A quick whistle from the referee, foul given. And on to Bellingham. Well, surely. Has to be. The keeper nowhere to be seen. They've been punished. Shocking defending. So it's 2-1. Rossi. They go now, there could be a break on. They have to get back at pace. They've lost it. A promising break fades away.
That was top draw, wasn't it?
So 20 minutes left of this game. Will all this patience produce an equaliser? Well, nothing to get excited about at the end of it. Breaking at pace, this could be dangerous. And that's that. Flags up. Well, he's been key today, but the manager now making a change. We've entered the final 10 minutes. Well, time ticking away, but there's still belief here. And a change in possession. They might be in. No way through, possession lost. There's a chance for them to go now. This has to be. Another goal, and one that surely will seal the win.
Well, here it is again, and just look at how quickly they break forward. Cause all sorts of problems. And once he's through, there's no second.
And that's the final whistle. A positive result, at least as far as the home fans are concerned. What did you make of their performance?
Yeah, it was fairly comfortable in the end, wasn't it? Thought they controlled.
It's a perfect threaded through ball. Moving through on goal. Well, that hasn't taken long. In front already. Is this the equaliser? The goalkeeper more than ready for it. Just needs the composure now. And the ball's still loose. But it's in at the second time of asking. Where was his defence? That now, surely. With the keeper nowhere to be seen, they've been punished. Shocking defending. There's a chance for them to go now. Another goal, and one that surely will seal the win.
And welcome to a game that really should have pulses racing. Every reason to believe this will be enthralling. My name is Derek Ray, and sitting next to me here on the commentary gantry is the former Arsenal and West Ham United midfield man, Stuart Robson. And without doubt, a match with the potential to bring genuine excitement. It's Wrexham, and they take on Ghent.
As is always the case, the team that dominates midfield will be the team that controls the flow of the game. And that, for me, is the area that's key today.
And here's the Wrexham starting lineup.
Well, it's a 4-3-3 formation with a centre-forward and two wingers. So it's important that the midfield players give support to the striker whenever the ball goes wide. They can't allow him to be isolated.
Long way out this. Well, the keeper is happy the bar was there. And coolly done despite the mounting pressure. This is the lineup for the visitors today.
Well, they're going to play with two wingers here, but I'm just a little bit worried that the centre-forward could become isolated. Therefore, the midfield players need to get forward as much as possible in this 4-3-3 shape.
Can he find the right pass? Issa Kabore. Carl. Pogba. He read the situation defensively and did his job. Jadon Oosterwolde. Oh, danger here. Decent chance. And saved by the keeper. So the corner played into the box and knocked out of there. Carl. On to Sheath. Really good challenge. Can they forge ahead? They do! And you've got to say they're good value for the lead.
Well, here it is again. The through ball is absolutely inch perfect, and the movement is so good that they end up with a 2v1 against the goalkeeper, who was completely exposed. Great play, but poor defending.
Pogba. Playing with patience. And stopping the danger.
Well, that's the way to avert the danger. That was a great clearance.
Carl. Creative look about this. Lacazette prepared to fire. Well, all doing their bit to keep them out. Almost at half-time, it's going the way of the visitors as things stand. What have you made of what you've seen?
Yes, they've defended really well all over the pitch. Their work rate and discipline has been excellent.
Oh, the chance is on, Stuart. Oh, that's a fine save. Foiling a real chance. And deciding to go short with this one. And still they wait for the chance. And the whistle is sounded for half-time in this game. Away they go again. Second half is underway here. Referee spotting the transgression. Committed challenge. What to like about that pass? Oh, the threat level is still high. Off the post and back in play. Showing a great defensive instinct. Siebe van der Heijden. Looking good again. And an opening. Oh, the crossbar is still reverberating. And a confident clearance.
Well, Wrexham are hanging on here. That really should have been a goal. They got away with it big time.
Just cutting off the supply. Well, they might be able to launch a counter-attack. Nicely played. Just needs to stay calm. In it goes! That will greatly help their cause. Now they only need to keep concentration levels high.
Well, here it is again, and it's all about the pace in transition. They're so quick to get out from the back, and there's certainly no doubt about the finish. He really hits it with power and accuracy. Nothing the keeper can do about that.
Oh, this looks useful. Superb defensive judgment to end the attack. Might do damage on the break. Real chance. And a goal to increase their advantage to 3. Can they be stopped?
Well, let's look at this again, because the transition when the ball changes hands is so quick. And when he gets onto it, he decides to go for power. It's a really emphatic finish, which gives the keeper no chance.
Really well played pass. Takes aim. Off the post and back and play. A goal here, giving his team precisely what they were looking for. Now he deserves to celebrate it.
Well, as the replay shows us, it's a decent first effort, but he's so quick to get onto the rebound. That's a good finish.
Troy Parrott. Doing well to keep it.
Well, they have to be pressed harder than this.
Very quick thinking there. Quick break could be on. That's a good-looking ball. Teammates available. Beautiful pass. Oh dear, up a dead end. It was promising. Holding on to it. Well, in terms of added time, a minimum of 1 minute. And the through ball. In it goes! It looked as though they were down and out. Not a bit of it. What will happen next?
Well, here's the replay. He does well to find that bit of space in the box, and then he shows a lot of composure to finish it off. That's a good goal.
And so the final whistle here. The visitors come out on top, Stuart.
It was a tight game. Both sides had their moments.